We got here, my man E Murda just dropped a dope project, OMERTA II, out right now everywhere. Apple Music, title, wherever you do your streaming at. 8 tracks. Like I said from the beginning, you can let this ride from 1 to 8. Dope production. How you doing, man? What's going on with you, bro?
Thank you for having me, man. I'm
Definitely,
good.
bro.
Excited. I just dropped the album, man.
Okay, okay. Talk to us about the album, man.
So the album is produced by Get Large. He's out of France, and he
Okay,
produced the whole entire thing. So the whole thing is fully produced by Get Large, and it's a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? They saying it's
okay.
my best project out. I got even better stuff in the cut.
Right, right. Now, what inspired you? What inspired the title of Omerta II for your new album, and how does it differ from the first project?
So I wanted to do a part two to OMERTA because that was the first one that we came into the game with, and it's been a couple years now, so it's like we do for OMERTA two, and I had this project that I was putting together with Get Large out of France, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll make this OMERTA two, and
Right.
I ended up just picking all of those. I had a couple more songs, and then I chopped them down to those 8, and we ended up running with that.
Now you only got 8 project. I mean, 8 like records on this. Now I know you probably had a ton more of records. How'd you narrow it down to 8 records? Because these 8 records is super tough, bro.
Yeah, so like we wanted to give 8 that were like undeniable. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I could have had some fillers in there, but I'm not really, I'm not really aiming for that. I'm not going for no fillers. I'm going for everything headshot. So it was
Okay.
out or it wasn't. And those were the ones that made it.
Now the ones that didn't make it, are they like the throwaways? Are you gonna like put them out? Or is they like new
Those are fire.
singles? Like what they doing?
Those are more fire than whatever everybody else be having. It's just that didn't make this cut, but I might release those. You might not even know it was supposed to be on Omerta tour.
Right,
But
right.
I got a bunch of tracks that I've done already with Get Large.
Okay. Yeah, he's super dope. Now, I seen you this summer, man. You know, you was running around with bass on tour. You was overseas. Seen you in Italy. Where else, man? What you was Paris? There's a couple places, man.
Yeah,
How was that? Like, how was that going overseas and getting a response from a crowd that really wasn't too familiar with you, and now you over there, and they rocking with you.
it's crazy. It's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. It's like I can't put a word on it. It
Right.
just it's unbelievable. You know what you could do with the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like I always knew it would go this far, but like seeing it happen in real life is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, if I would have said, yo, murder, in a couple years, like if this before this ever happened, I told you in a couple years you're gonna be overseas with Conway and people is gonna be screaming your name, you would have probably looked at me like I
Come
was
on,
crazy. You'd have been like, bro,
you
what you
know
smoking
that.
right now?
I'd have been like, yo, stop it, Fod.
Right, exactly.
Nah, bro.
So, you know what I mean? And that's really dope that you're an artist, you've been grinding, and you get to go overseas and see how that fan base is, and they respect it, and they definitely feeling the music. I can tell by all the videos that you put up.
Yeah, they show a lot of love over there. They show a
Right.
lot of love. They buy all the merch. They sit there, wait in line for a picture, wait in line for a signature, buy some, want you to sign it. You know what I'm saying? They're real fans. Like they love
Right.
hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Now, can you tell us about the significance of collaborating with artists like Fuego Base, Ricky Hyde on this album, or Murta II?
So those are my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like working with fam, you know what I'm saying? Anytime we're in the booth, we got, it's a fluent session because, we all family.
Right. Now, what was one of your favorite records off this album that you were making? You know, as an artist, you probably make a bunch of favorite records, but when you in the booth and you was recording this project, which one did you say, man, this is it? I feel, yeah, this is the one. This is like my
Red
favorite
Rum,
one.
Red
Right.
Rum. I just dropped a video to that today. Everybody go check
Seen
that out.
that.
That's a movie. I don't know. I feel like Red Rum is timeless. You could hear Red Rum like 30 years from now, and you're gonna be
Okay.
like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Right. Because the first time I ever, found out about your music, that's the first record I heard when you came through to the Philly Jersey stop of the Fuego Base tour. When you came on stage, that was one of the first records, and I was like, "Yo, this joint tough right here."
Yeah, and that record wasn't even out. You know what I'm saying? And I've been
Right.
rehearsing, I've been playing it, I've been performing it early before I even dropped it because I'm like, I know this the one. And I will, certain markets I'll do it first, certain shows I'll do it last. I was
Right.
starting to learn the crowd and like, but I knew that I had to perform Red Rum. You know what I'm saying? Red Rum was just, it was different. And I seen from the way before even dropping it last year while being on different tours, I seen all the reactions that I got off that song, and it was just, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is the one.
Definitely, definitely. Now, what response have you been getting? Like, what have your fans been saying to you about your new album out right now?
They love it. I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen one bad review, like literally. And there's always, there's always
It's always the people always out there, the
more.
critics.
There's none of that right now. They saying this is like they loving it. They got it back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Went number 2 on iTunes top 100 charts.
Right.
They listen.
Congratulations on that, bro.
I appreciate you. They're listening. They're listening. They're listening. They got it on repeat. You know what I'm saying? They're adding me to a bunch of playlists. It's working. It's working in my favor.
Word, word. Now, on this project, you got Red Rum from the jump. Why was Red Rum the first record on this? Why you gave us Red Rum from the jump? Why was it the first record that you gave us?
I feel like Red Rum was it was first to then let the rest of the tape be overkill. Like it was a kill off the first one. It was the body was deceased. There was no point of you know what I'm saying? Like it was the intro. It just had to be the intro. It was like, yo, this shit is so hard, but it doesn't also top the tape. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else on the tape could stand next to Red Rum. And that's the
Right.
beauty of OMERTA II is like every song is so perfect in its own way and so unique and so, it's just heartfelt. Like East Side General, that's one of my favorite tracks too. Rare Specimen is
Rare
crazy.
specimen,
I
yeah,
shot
definitely.
the I shot the video to that in Greece. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of these songs are ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like soulful shit with SKE is crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them are really insane. Like they all could stand next to Red Rum, but I felt like Red Rum was just it was that one. So I had to put it as the intro. Like this is what I'm setting it off as. This is what I'm
Right.
on. Like,
This is what's drawing you in right now.
yeah, like you might have jumped on that one by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Just accidentally landed on my tape. You listen to that first one and you're like, wait a minute, hold up.
Hold up. Yeah. Okay, okay. Now, can you share with us, you're on Black Sopranos, right?
Black Soprano Family? Yeah.
Black Soprano Family. Can you share with us like a moment that somebody in Black Sopranos told you some great advice about, your music career?
I just feel like you gotta outwork people. You gotta outwork people, and Benny and Bass have always told me like just keep working, like keep hustling. You gotta outwork motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that's some Butch has always said. Like you know what I'm saying?
Now being around them, does that make you elevate your game? Like, do you be in the studio like, damn, I gotta
Oh
really
yeah,
step up?
a hundred
Because you
percent.
see them working like, and you be like, man, this is crazy the way
Around
they're working.
being around Spesh, being around Conway, being around OT the Real. It's a lot of people that I'm around now, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
damn. Make you get your pen game up. These motherfuckers are spitters.
Definitely. Definitely. Now, I see you got the Born Bake in front of you. Explain a
Yeah.
little bit about that, brother.
Born Bake Rec. So Born Bake Records is the label. Born Bake
Right.
Rec is our marijuana line. We got Born Baked Empire, our clothing line. We got it all.
Okay, okay. How long you been doing that for?
I've been doing Born Baked now for probably like 7, 8 years.
Word, word. Okay. Now, before we get out of here, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, but before we get out of here, I always have this question for each artist that I do an interview with. It's a hypothetical. You answer it the best way you can. All right. So look, check it out. If they're just say the world is ending and you can only listen to 3 albums. What 3 albums would they be? And they can't be your albums.
I got asked something like this recently.
Just 3 joints, man. You want some slow shit. You want some, you know what I mean? What do you want? What does E Murda want to listen to if the world is going to whatever?
That's not one that I could just freestyle. I mean,
Come on, man. You get in your car. What you putting in right now?
I put let me do Benny, B.O.P.
Okay.
Conway La Máquina.
Great album, definitely.
And then Spesh. I'm trying to think what's special. You know what I'm saying? Spesh.
Oh, yeah, he got so many, right? Let's put it this way. We're gonna do a special greatest hits, like some DJ joint, you know what I mean? We'll do one of those. Because he got a lot of joints. But what's yours though?
I think Beyond Belief has some joints that are like slept on, but it's so like ahead of their time.
Right.
I would say Beyond Belief album. I would add that in there.
Okay. So you're gonna stay with the family. You got Spesh, Benny, and Conway. Okay. That's the 3 that E Murda is gonna ride with if the world is going to go into the you know what.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going out with the homies, man.
There you go. I appreciate that. Look, before we get out of here, I gotta ask you this before we get out of here. Can you give us a crazy story of something that happened overseas when you was on tour? Don't gotta be super crazy where what I mean, but something that where you was like, yo, that's fucking wild as hell.
We were staying at this one hotel in Greece, and it's me, Sos, Machina. We just outside smoking. It's
Right.
illegal, motherfucker. We see
Okay.
service pull up, 1,000 cops. We like, what the fuck? The prime minister pulls up. They're having a world forum meeting, some crazy shit going on. Prime Minister Greece and all that's pulling up. Whole bunch of world leaders. We just sitting there smoking mad weed. You know what I'm saying? We thought it was,
Yeah.
but we was straight. They ain't bother us.
Word. That's dope. Before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can find the album, where they can follow you, and all that other good stuff
Hey,
that you got going on.
albums on all platforms. My name's E Murda, EMURDA. My Instagram is eMurda203, EMURDA203. Go check it out, man.
Definitely. Let's give a round of applause for E Murda in the building. Go check that OMERTA II out right now. 8 tracks. All 8 of them are super tough. You definitely won't be disappointed. Yo, I thank you, brother. When you come back around the area, Philly, NY, whatever, hit me up. You already know I'm gonna pull up, get some footage and all that other good stuff.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate that.
Definitely, bro. And when you get some clean records, send them to me. I'm gonna play them on the show. I got you.
Say that. I'm gonna have my manager send those over.
I got you, bro. Yo, be safe out there, man. I appreciate you.
Man, appreciate you. Have a good one.
Peace.